A lot of people, I think, and perhaps I think I even grew up this way, think of church like a cruise ship. Out there is the evil world. We've been saved onto our ship, and now we're sailing off, until God raptures us to heaven. Controversial opinion, the single worst thing that ever happened in evangelical Christianity in the last 30 years were the books left behind. Oh my word, that caused so much damage. We're just, this whole idea that we're just here waiting, God's gonna take us away, and now we just gotta hide from the world. That is terrible theology, terrible eschatology. Anyways, don't get me started. I read all the books, and I still am haunted by Nikolai Carpathia. I got my baggage, but this is not what we're doing. We aren't just a cruise ship where the staff are the cruise directors, and we're gonna do some good activities and keep you safe, and we're huddled up until God calls us home. We are an aircraft carrier. A battleship. Jesus, he saves us and pulls us out of slavery and bondage and what we're living in to enlist us into his service. Jesus is our admiral. And on an aircraft carrier, everyone has a mission. Everyone has a role. Now, they have a sick bay. Some of you, maybe you have been harmed by the church. Maybe you're watching online and you've been hurt. Now, one thing I think it's really good, if you have hurts with the church, in the past, is to really think through, did the church hurt you, or did 5 people hurt you? Perhaps 5 awful people at your last church did something that really, made you lose faith in this institution of the church and Jesus. But I want to tell you that Jesus loves you, he cares for you. And God's people are imperfect, and we make mistakes, and so maybe you're in sick bay and you're healing up, but you can't stay there. Once you're healed, then you're back in action. And perhaps some of you, you're pilots and you're gonna go, launch out and you lead ministries, VBS crews, or, you're gonna help plan the next serve day and you're leading these different ministries out. Perhaps you're a gunner and that's like prayer support. Every Sunday morning at 9:30, we gather here out in the lobby to pray. That invitation is open to everyone, whether or not you're a volunteer or not. Come join with us for prayer time at 9:30. Or when you do our next prayer walk, be one of those gunners and your prayer support for the mission that God is doing. Perhaps your navigation. You're gonna serve on the governing team or a staff, and here's where we're going, and we're plotting out the course on how to get there. Perhaps your job is training. Perhaps your job is cleaning the deck, I don't know. But everyone has a role and a mission on that ship. We're not just here holed up, huddled up. Now, it's still fun. I've seen Top Gun. And they have that volleyball scene, right, ladies? Where they give each other the high fives. And the pilots, that's still good. We're going to have fun. But we have a mission. We have a role.